everyone, it's Vinny, and I am back for my best bets at Aqueduct this Saturday and Sunday, December 9th and December 10th. Did okay last weekend, went 2 for 4 overall. We did get Dornuch home in what was a very exciting Remsen. I think big things are to come for both of those finishers. I know the Remsen hasn't been exactly fantastic for the Kentucky Derby, but one of these years it's got to turn around, right? So maybe it's this year. But looking at Saturday's card, race 8 is the Garland of Rose Stakes. And there's 2 horses in here who I think are just a little bit better than the rest, as the number 5, Olga Isabel, for Brad Cox, and the number 7, Hot Fudge for Linda Rice. Both are coming in off multiple race win streaks. They've both just been running better than everything they've run against. A little bit tougher here, but a lot of this field really is not stakes caliber. I am expecting them both to be probably around the 5-2, 3-1 range. That's about where they're at morning line wise. Hopefully, though, because there are a couple others in here that I think will take a little bit of money, hopefully we can get about 10-1 on the exacta. I'll probably end up playing it as long as it's paying around 8-1. And if the number 5 Olga Isabel is 3-1 or higher, which maybe if the money spread out a little bit, I would play her to win. I'm going to guess though she'll probably be around 2-1. Come post time, so probably won't end up playing that win bet. We'll probably just play the exact, the 5-7 and the 7-5, and hope for about 10-1. Looking at race number 9 on Saturday is a maiden special weight, and the number 7 Fabulous Fox for Christophe Clement is my top pick in here. 4-1 on the morning line. She is like co-third choice, and she's coming in off a third place finish on the turf that on replay looks a lot better than it does on paper, in my opinion. That race was at 6 furlongs, and she was more or less one pace the entire time. The note says mild kick. I don't really think she had a mild kick. I kind of think she just kept running that same pace. But Clement brought her right back and started working her at 5 furlongs. She's got a few 5 furlong works since that race. It's nice that Clement's been working her at 5 furlongs. I think that means that she wants a little bit farther. And he is stretching her out to 7 furlongs today. So with that race under her belt, which was only a little more than a month ago, I think she's going to be more fit today. I think the added distance is going to help. And I think she's just going to be a major player in here. I'm going to play a win bet on her. I'm going to use her to end my doubles with the Garland of Roses stakes from the race before. The other horse that I'm going to use in that double is the number 6 Scarlet's Dream. Progressed nicely from the first to second start. It's kind of what you want to see with these 2-year-olds. And she's only 3-1 on the morning line, so I'm not quite sure if the price will be right to use her really in anything else. But I'm going to guess the doubles will all pay over 10-1 from the race before to both of them. And if the cold exacta for 7-6 is above 10-1, I will play that cold as well. I think she does have a chance to win, which is why I'm going to use her in the doubles. But I really think the number 7 Fabulous Fox is going to improve nicely here and get the win. Looking at Sunday's card, race number 7 is an allowance optional claimer going 1 mile and 3/16. And the number 1 Coscatera and the number 3 Little Demon are the 2 horses that I'm going to use in here. Linda Rice and Jamie Ness. Both these horses have just been running very well this year, even though they don't always win. They've just are the most consistent out of the runners here. I think they're both going to get decent setups today, and they're the only 2 horses that I'm going to use here in all of my tickets. I think they will be both probably around that 3-4-1 range. Wouldn't surprise me if one of them's the favorite, but fingers crossed that they're not. Hopefully both of them are above the 9-5 price. I think they'll both be around 3-4-1 here based on who's entered. I would give the edge as a top pick to Little Demon, but it is very close, so I'm just going to play an exacta with these 2, hoping it's going to pay at least 8-1. And I'm going to play a double going into the next race, which is race number 8. It's an allowance race going 6 furlongs, and I'm going to give the number 5 security code one more shot here. This horse he takes wise guy money like every start, and she just finds trouble in every race. I'm hoping today's the day she doesn't find that trouble. If she doesn't find trouble, I think she is a little bit better, and I think there's something more there. Whereas she's only 3. These other runners, she's facing olders. We kind of know what they are. We kind of know exactly how they're going to run. I think there's a little bit more here to security code, though. So I'm going to give her another shot. I'm going to single her on my tickets and hope that I'm right here. I'm going to play a double from race 7 into race 8. And I'm hoping we get at least like 5 or 6 to 1 on security code for that win ticket. That's what I will be playing to end Sunday's card. Best of luck if you are playing Aqueduct this weekend, and I will see you next time.